Welcome back guys, my name is Shifu Payne and today we're going to be doing a brief Q&A. Question 1 is, how long have you been studying martial arts? So currently I'm in my 3rd year of study and I'm going to be entering my 4th year in a couple of months. And you probably are thinking that this is not a lot of experience to start teaching already, and generally I would agree with you. So with that in mind, I constantly look to new sources of experience and new opportunities to try and branch out in terms of experience and in terms of wells of knowledge.
I also want to jump in here and say that I'm only currently comfortable with teaching the basics and the foundational stuff. I really did mean to say this during the shooting, but I only remembered to say it while editing this. Whoopsie.
Question 2. Which martial arts have you trained in? So primarily my base is Shaolin Gong Fu, or at least in the animal styles of Chinese martial arts. I hesitate slightly to say that it's specifically Shaolin because I've never visited the Shaolin Temple or one of its established Shaolin temples worldwide. So out of respect, I hesitate to call myself a disciple of Shaolin, especially as I've begun to take it in my own direction, especially here on this channel and in my subsequent teachings. But aside from that, I try to expand my range of knowledge by looking at other martial arts, including Taekwondo, Muay Thai, Tai Chi, and Wing Chun. Question 3. Favourite weapon to train with? My favourite weapon would definitely be the Eskrima bastons. This is mainly due to the fact that they're the first weapon I trained with, and they've kind of become like a part of my identity, or at least my own personal style in terms of how I move and operate. Next question. Who is your martial arts inspiration? That, without a doubt, is Jackie Chan. I just love his fight scenes. They're always so dynamic and they blend action and comedy superbly. One of the most constant inspirations, I think, or sources of motivation is the Team Up Martial Club. They're here on YouTube as well. Really check them out because they are such a great stunt team. What is your aspiration for this channel / in life? That is a big question. For this channel, I would definitely say that it's just to help as many people as possible. Novices or beginners trying to find their footing in martial arts, just give them some really simple and clean tutorials to just help them out, start to find their footing in martial arts, just to help as many people as I can. The same is definitely true in life, just to help as many people as I can in the way that I feel I can. And hopefully, one day in the future, to open up my own official martial arts school. And then eventually when I retire, open my own tea shop. Next question, have you ever been in an actual fight? Yes, I have. Just the once. I do want to stress that I'm not really proud of this. So, in school, there was this group of bullies that would at lunch just mercilessly tease me. Most of the time they would take this satchel I had, string it down to my shins, and then just pull it out from under me so that I would land on the ground. Most of the time on the mud. One day, after about a month of this going on, I just had enough. I just lost my cool, lost my chill, and I made the decision in my head that when I got back up, I would punch whoever was there in the face. Unfortunately, the person that received this blow was someone who had realised that they had gone too far, and they had tried to help me up and dust me off and tell them that's enough. Unfortunately, I socked him in the face. Yep, I'm not proud of that, and I'm definitely not happy about the fact that it went that far. Yeah, that's the only fight I've ever been in, and I will say, not my finest moment. Definitely, if you're in a similar situation to this, don't let it go that far. I know it sounds like really cheesy, but just try and get some advice from a teacher and just ignore whatever they're doing, because they've got problems too, and they're just taking it out on the first person they see. I know that may not help you right now in the moment, but trust me, just let it go over your head. It's better than rising to it and letting it turn violent. How did you get into studying martial arts? So, it was over a girl. To give a long story short, I was approached one day by a friend who said to me that there was this rumour going around that I had a crush on this third person. So I said to them, I did, a little bit. I said to them that I wasn't going to do anything about it because I knew it was very unlikely that it was going to go anywhere. Then there was a little bit of back and forth where my hopes got up a little bit, and to give a brief summary of it, there was a bit of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and a year later, I was a bit bitter about the whole thing. I was filled with anger and depression and anxiety.
I want to just quickly jump in again and clarify that nothing actually really happened between me and this third person. Honestly, it was all a period of me having my hopes up and thinking that something was going to happen when nothing really happened, and honestly, the third person wasn't really interested.
Eventually, I got into martial arts to try and dig myself out, and over time I found that practicing it more and more eased it so much and pulled me into a direction I felt as though I should have been on all along. I even felt very early on that this was something I was going to be doing for the rest of my life. I knew it in my bones. Overall, I'm glad that I went through that whole experience. It led to finding my path in life. I just want to say this, though, quickly. Just for those that are going through something similar, you may feel so isolated and lonely, and that you may not even know who to trust. And you may not even trust yourself at certain times. You just feel so negative about everything and everyone. And I just want to tell you, this is not all that there is. This negativity that you're feeling, it will pass. There is going to be something better. I know that this doesn't sound helpful, but what's important is that you persist. Because trust me, better things will come, and it will be better that you will have gone through this, because this may have even been something that you needed to go through to become better, to become stronger. And trust me, you will become stronger as a result of going through all of this. I know that sometimes it may seem that all there is just negativity and isolation, but that's not all there is. There is good. You will find something better than what you're feeling right now. Trust me, I've been where you are. Things will get better. I hope that listening to me talk about all of this has helped you guys to realise a little bit more about the guy that's talking at you right now. I hope you found some answer to anything out of all these ramblings that I've gone through. So with that, I will say thank you all for watching, and peace be with you.